Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about caching strategies, a powerful way to improve the performance and efficiency of your application. Caching helps reduce latency, speed up response times, and minimize the load on your backend systems. In this video, we will cover different caching strategies, their benefits, challenges, and when to use each one. Let's dive into it. First, what is caching? Caching is the process of storing copies of frequently accessed data in temporary storage location called a cache. This helps reduce the time needed to fetch data, as it can be retrieved from the cache instead of the original resource. Think of a caching like storing frequently used items in a kitchen drawer rather than in the storage room. It makes it quicker and easier to grab what you need without making a trip to the storage every time. The second thing we will talk about, which is the types of caching strategies. We have multiple types. The first one, which is the cache aside or lazy loading. Cache aside, also known as lazy loading, means that data is loaded into the cache only when it is requested. If the data isn't in the cache, it's fetched from database and then stored in the cache for future uses. Like for example, if you are building a blog platform, when a user requests an article, it's fetched from the database and added to the cache. Subsequent requests for the same article will be served directly from the cache. Second, there is write-through cache. In the write-through cache, data is written to both the cache and the database and at the same time. This ensures that the cache always contains the latest or latest data. This strategy is useful for applications like e-commerce platform where ensuring consistency between the cache and database is critical for keeping product available and up to date. Second, there is write back or write behind caching. Um, Write back caching, also known as write behind, writes data to the cache first and then asynchronously update the database. This approach helps improve write performance but comes with the risk of data loss if the cache fails before the data is written to the database. For example, in a gaming application that need to track a user sources, write back caching can provide a significant boost in performance by reducing the number of direct writes to the database. Fourth, we have time to live caching, which is TTL. The time to live caching involves setting up expiration time for cached data. After the TTL expires, the data is removed from the cache, forcing it to be fetched, from the database again if needed. Okay, the TTL caching is used. Sorry, I'm just making it muted so no voices come up. So the TTL caching is used for applications like weather apps, where data is only valid for short period. By setting a TTL, you ensure that users always get fresh information without overloading your database. Okay, number three, we need to talk about benefits of caching strategies. The first thing will be the reduced latency. One of the biggest benefits of caching is reduced latency. By serving data from the cache instead of the database, you can significantly reduce the time it takes to respond to user requests. For instance, a news website can serve article from the cache, ensuring users can instant access to content without waiting for database queries to complete. The second thing will be the reduced load on backend systems. Caching reduces the load on backend systems by serving frequently requested data directly from the cache. This helps your servers to handle more traffic without additional resources. In a social media platform, caching user profiles can help reduce the number of requests to the database, especially during peak times. Fourth, there is the challenges of caching strategies. The first thing that we will talk about will be the data staleness. One challenge of caching is data staleness. Cached data may become outdated if underlying data changes, leading to users seeing stale information. For example, if product price changes in e-commerce store, users may still see the old price until the cache is updated. Implementing appropriate cache invalidation strategies can help mitigate this issue. The second thing we'll talk about, which is the cache invalidation complexity. Cache invalidation is the process of removing or updating outdated cache entries, and it can be complex to manage effectively. Choosing the right invalidation strategy is critical to ensure data consistency. In the context of management system, if an article is updated, the old version must be invalidated in the cache to ensure users see the latest or latest content. This requires a careful planning to avoid inconsistency. Okay, now we will talk about best practices for caching. The first thing will be use cache wisely. Not all data is suitable for caching. Cache frequently accessed data that doesn't cache often, and avoid caching data that requires real-time accuracy. Number two, set number two, I guess, to be monitor cache performance. Use monitoring tools to track hit rates and miss rates. A high cache hit rate means your caching strategy is effective, while a high miss rate may indicate that need for adjustment. Also, you need to set appropriate time to live values, because set appropriate time to live values based on how often the data changes. For example, static assets like images can have a longer time to live, while dynamic data should have a shorter time to live. Okay, so in conclusion, caching strategies are essential for improving system performance, reducing latency, and minimize load on backend servers. Whether you can use cache aside, write through, or write back, or time to live caching, understanding the benefits and challenges of each approach will help you design more efficient and effective scalable system. In the future, we might create a video for each one of them, for the cache aside, write through cache, and write back, and etc., to make sure that you understand this in the best way possible. So if you found this video helpful, be sure to like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and see you in the future.